Hello YouTube, this is Coin McBob, and today I'll be showing you some easy magic that you can do with anybody's deck. So this magic is quite simple, and you might think it's so simple that people will easily find out how you do it, but I've tested it on many people, and it took them a long time to find out how to do it, and I had to show it to them many times. Which just to tell you, most of them didn't find out until I told them. So you can show this many times to the same guy, and he still wouldn't find out if you do it semi-decently. So you just have a deck, you can have them shuffle it. I'm not that good at shuffling, but I just want to let you know that they can shuffle it. And they shuffled it, and now you want to shuffle it a bit, and they can tell you when to stop. Let's say they say stop, and now you say, now the magic's gonna be a 5. So now you begin pulling out of the bottom. 1, 2, 3, and then the 5th one is going to be a 5. You can see that. Then you can just tell them, do it again, shuffle it again. You can tell them, as you can see, I'm not putting anything in any position, but still I can tell you that now the magic is going to be 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and the 7th is going to be a 7. 7. So they'll think, oh, you set it all up, so you can just show them this deck, show them that it's completely mixed up, no funny business. And you can also use, if they got a deck, you can use that deck. So now I'm going to show you how it's done. So the thing is, when you shuffle it, you can't show them what's in the bottom. Now in the bottom's a 5. So you have to hold it like this. And when you hold it like this, even though they think that the deck's going all the way to the back, you can actually see that you have some space. If you can see, I still have a bit of space. So I can slide the bottom down a bit, and then as you can see, you still can't see it. So you still think it's going to the back, even though the bottom one is down. The 5 is a bit down, and I can begin pulling above it while the 5 stays in the bottom. And then at the 5th one, you can just even it up and show them that it's a 5. You can take it, flip it, show them that the 5th one's a 5, and all that stuff. So let me just show you an example. So they shuffle it, then you shuffle it a few times. They tell you to stop, and let's say you stopped. It's a 2. So you take it, you hold it, and by this time, use the the pinky and the, I don't know what this one's called, but those 2, use them to slide the bottom one back. So now, bottom one, the 2 is a bit back. You can take out 1 above it, put it down, and then if they look at it now, they'll see that the bottom one's a bit sticking out. So all you have to do is, while holding it like this, you just have to even it, and then show it to them. So I'll show it again. You see it's a 7, but you don't want them to be able to see that the bottom one's a 7. So you see it's a 7. You hold it, you begin taking down, and as you can see, the 7's still in the bottom and sticking out. So you can just say 5, 6, and then the 7th one is a 7. So you might be asking, how exactly can this be used in Magic? Well, the simple thing that I just showed you now, it's quite useful. This is also nice because let's say you see that the King of Spades is in the bottom, and they shuffled it and stuff. So you can say, now choose anything between 5 and 20. They choose 6. So you say 1 while keeping the King of Spades back. And you can see it. 2, 3, 5. And then the 6th one, show it to them and say, this is what you chose. So then you just made them choose the King. Close it up. You can have them shuffle it in any way they want. But now you know what they chose. And you have a countless magics that you can do, magic tricks that you can do with this. Now anyways, if you want an example on what you can do with this, I can just, if I get a few likes, I'll show you. But you might have seen that with like the 10, you say I'm choosing 10. What if they want to choose? So that's the downfall. You can do this multiple ways. The way I don't like the most, but this is a way. You have a setup. I don't think you can see, but 10, 9, 8, all the way to ace. And then if you have this, and you want the 10 to be in the bottom, so the ace will be on top, and it's all set up. So now, what you can do, let's say you tell them to choose something between 1 and 10, they choose 6. So what you'll do, okay, I'll do it twice. So you legitimately take out of the bottom until you get to 6. So the 5th, and then this is going to be 6. So you know this is 6. So now you take it, and you say, okay, selection 1, just plop it on top, and now say the 6th one down is going to be a 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, shit. So this is something that can go out. I accidentally took 6, so then they'll flip this one up, and they'll see it's not a 6. Well, my 6 is still down in the bottom. So that's something. But anyways, that's a way so they can choose what it is. I failed in it. Second way that they can choose what it is a way that someone showed me, and you should go check out his channel. Just in this place, he makes some nice videos. So anyways, while you ask them what it is, you begin shuffling and get like this. So well, he did something kind of like this. I changed it a bit, but you keep on looking through it and then cutting it at points. But this way, it's easy to find out what's in. Find out what's in the bottom. So let's say they say they choose 7. So you can just keep on shuffling this. So while you do it, you ask them what do you want to choose. They say 7. You got the 7 to the bottom. You don't want to show them that the 7's in the bottom. And then you can, doing what I just showed you, you have the 7 sticking out. Hold it like this. 1, 2, 3. And then even it up. And you can say 7th is a 7. So that's also a nice way. Now if you have 2 people doing this, and like one guy's faking to be like the audience, so you have an audience of maybe 5 people, and one of them is a guy who knows how to do this, and he's with you. So I actually did this with that guy. So he knew that it's the one in the bottom, so I shuffled it, and then I sneaked to him so he could get a peek of this 9. So I sneaked it to him and moved it down, and then I asked him to choose anything he wanted, and obviously he chose a 9. So then I went, just went 1, 2, all the way down to 9, and I showed him that the 9's is that the 9th one down is a 9, and then they think that I can just make it happen to anything, and then I just show to them that it's all completely mixed up. It's difficult to see now, but you get the point. Okay, so that's basically it. Please leave a like if you liked it. Bye.